Hello everyone, welcome back to the Homeowner series. It's a beautiful fall Saturday morning here at the house. It looks like this weekend the temperatures are warming up. I got up early today because today is an exciting day. As I was getting ready, I did hear the doorbell, which means the delivery man dropped a few packages off. I've been doing a lot of online ordering. Now one of those packages is going to be a fun, pretty cool toy here for us, and hopefully that's it. And there it is, guys. That is it, guys. The scooter has arrived. This is a full electronic scooter, which is pretty sweet here. I picked this up on one of the online websites for $600. It has a battery. We do have to charge it. I think the charging time is around 2 hours, and this thing is pretty sweet here. Now, I did get some extra kind of flame paint scheme on the front fender, and this thing is pretty sweet here. Look at this thing, full electric, and I did see that it does go almost 20 miles per hour here, so this will be pretty cool. We'll be able to just kind of cruise around the streets, including our property. I'm really excited to be back here with the Homeowner series. Now today is a big day here for us. We are spending quite a bit of money, but it's just going to be a good fun day here for us. Now lately, I've been ordering a lot of electronic toys. We have that hoverboard, we have the electronic Segway, and now we have an electronic scooter, which is pretty sweet here. I think for now, why don't we leave this outside here? We'll definitely have to see how the kids like it. The kids have been really liking it, but this is awesome. Just look at this scooter though, $600, full electric. It is a bit of a chunk of money, but I thought it was well worth it. Let's get going here on the things here for today. Now out front here, I really want to add some more flowers, some more colorful kind of flowers to add to the front here, and I do want to add a few flower pots out front. I'm thinking we'll put one on either side of the walkway. And just like that, the flower pots are in place. I really do like it. Pretty unique design here, and they are pretty big. Now the wife or one of the kids will have to kind of come out here and water it, but you guys can see, really do like these a lot. I am a huge fan here of flowers. Now let's continue on. I really want to add some flowers maybe over there and some more kind of in the center, and maybe alongside some of the other areas at the house. Just like that, the flowers are planted. I put a little bit of a starter fertilizer to help make sure that they do well here, and you guys can see they do look pretty sweet. And on top of that, I did add 2 more flower pots over here, which do look pretty sweet here. Look at those flowers, and we do have a pretty nice small bush, which is pretty awesome. Now up next, we will be doing a few expensive things here. We'll be getting a few new vehicles. Let's get this garage door open up. Now while that opens up, let's give Diesel a bowl of food. I've really been enjoying the Homeowner series here. It's been a ton of fun so far, and I have so much fun things planned as well, which is pretty sweet here. Lots of big projects. I really want to get a lot more done here. I really want to put a raised garden bed all the way around this. So many fun things that we have coming. Now if you guys do want the full mods list here for this series, go check out my website. I do have a full one up here for each of the main series on the channel. Now the next thing we will be doing here is for the wife. Now we bought her the Cybertruck, but it's just been a little bit too big to drive around town, and the Cybertruck drives a little bit differently. When you get off the gas pedal, the truck kind of slows down. It's a bit different than gas powered vehicles, and she's been driving it a lot lately and almost forgot to charge it, and almost kind of was stuck on the side of the road. So today we are going to be hopping in this, and yes, we are trading in this Cybertruck. It was short-lived here with us, and sometimes that just is a case here. Sometimes you buy a vehicle, you really like it, but when you don't test drive it and you just kind of buy it, especially something like this full electric, it is always a challenge. But the big upside is you guys have been requesting it. We are buying her an SUV, which is pretty exciting, and it is either going to be a GMC or Chevy. We'll kind of decide over there, and then we'll do all the paperwork, and then it is official. Now the big thing about this is that the SUVs we are buying are pre-owned as well, and we'll be able to put some money in the bank here, because this Cybertruck with the tri-motors was pretty expensive. Now I hope everyone's been having a fantastic day so far. Let me know how it is down below. My day's been so far pretty good here, and I'm just excited to be back here with the Homeowner series. Now, I am only featuring the PC Homeowner series every single Saturday. Now, every Sunday, we will be doing the Xbox One. We have so much to do there. Let's get that last acceleration and just have some fun with this. This will be our last time driving this. Although it's a pretty unique truck, I just haven't really liked it. I did drive around a bit, but I much prefer a diesel, a V8, if anything, and not a full electric, because you can't hear the engine or anything like that. Now, if you guys haven't already, I do recommend you go check me out over on Instagram. I am posting every single day over there some pretty cool sneak peeks and updates about the channel. And we have arrived here. They brought both vehicles out front here for us, which is pretty helpful. And let's kind of decide here. So we have two vehicles to choose between. This is a GMC Yukon edition, and this is the Chevy Tahoe. And there are a few huge differences. One, you guys can see there is a lot of chrome on this, and we have the blacked out sport wheels on this, but also the size of it. Looks like this does have the extended XL. Oh yeah, this is just a little bit too long here, so right off the bat I'm already thinking we'll pick up the Chevy Tahoe. I'll go do all of the paperwork and transfer the titles, and we'll catch you back. Well, the Chevy Tahoe is ours. We picked it up here. Now, this does have around 12,000 miles on it. It's pretty low mileage for it being pre-owned, and this is a 2018 model here. Sometimes I do like to buy new cars here, but other times when the deals are really good on used vehicles, you just kind of go with it, and this thing does look pretty cool here. Now, many of you guys for months and months have been asking me to get a Chevy Tahoe or some type of SUV for the series, and I thought, why don't we bring the wife back to an SUV? In months before, we had an SUV for the wife, then we had Raptors, a few different pickup trucks, and she just really likes these SUVs. The first drive back to the house has been so far pretty nice. Now, this does have all of those features, but it does, let's see here, it does have the cloth seats, which is fine. Usually with the kids and being kind of the family SUV, you want leather here, but sometimes you just don't want to spend that extra money. Now, a big feature about this, guys, we do have the tow package on this. We'll be able to tow even if we want to go on a family camping trip. And let's put it in the garage here. Now, the next time she comes out to the garage, she'll just kind of find out that we did trade this in. Now, I did talk with her. She knows this is happening, but a few other things I really want to do is kind of do the chrome delete on the grill and a few other things. Now, let's come over here and talk about our sport cars. We currently have a GT4 here and a GT3, and I got a call the other day from a Ford dealership saying that if we wanted to, we could buy a brand new 2024 GT, and when an opportunity like this comes around, you just can't say no. And although it is a $500,000 car, all of them used are for $1 million, so if we own it for a bit of time, we should be able to sell it and almost double our money. You can't do that with cars, but this one is a pretty special one. Let's hop here in the GMC 2500. We do need the trailer. I really don't want to put much miles on it, but this is pretty exciting. It's going to be about an hour and a half drive to this Ford dealership. Now, we are going to be taking the V-nose car trailer here, so we should be good to go there, and once we get it all hooked up, we'll catch you back. We're all ready to go and head on out. Now, this Ford GT here is classified as a supercar, which is pretty cool. It's so cool that Ford built a supercar, kept the Ford name, the Ford badge, that blue oval on the front of it here, and it's just something we have to have. And especially when it goes up in value, although many cars don't, you shouldn't be looking at cars as an investment. I kind of looked at it this way because the Ford GT is so special. But let me know down below in the comments, guys, what is your favorite sports car we now have here with this series? Is it the Ford GT, that GT4 manual, or that PDK GT3? And also, what is definitely one of your dream cars here? Now, it would be nice to get some more Lamborghinis and some more Ferraris in the game as well, and maybe we could add those, but I really don't want to keep buying sport cars here, but this one I thought was a special occasion for us because it's so rare, and it is a Ford. With this Ford GT, Ford did not make too many of them, only a few thousand at the very most, which means they are extremely rare, and if you do get the offer to buy one, you just cannot say no, and that is kind of my thinking behind it here. Now, we'll be trailering it back to the house. I really want to put full paint protection film on it, do a full detail, ceramic coating, make sure everything is good to go here, and the GMC AT4 with the lift kit has been doing a pretty good job. And there it is, guys. Through the windows we can see those huge glass, but this is it, guys. Our Ford GT, a $500,000 Ford. Can you imagine that? That is a bit of a penny. A 3.5 liter V6 twin turbocharged EcoBoost. This thing is pretty sweet here. Now we do have the carbon fiber wheels. That also makes it even more rare as well. And let's hop here on the inside. Oh, this thing is pretty sweet here. Big shout goes out to all the modders. The mods just keep getting better and better here in Farmington, but let's go through the doors and outside. Now I do want to go over a few pretty cool features here with it before we kind of get it loaded up as well. When we do put in track mode, look at that, the big wing comes up here, which is awesome, and the car does lower down. It is a full build here. Wow, can you imagine that? Ford makes a $500,000 supercar to compete with Lamborghinis and Ferraris. That is pretty sweet, and we just can't say no. Now the weather has warmed up a lot here for us, so I think maybe next week we will be taking it here for a spin. Can you imagine that as well? Just earlier last week we were pushing snow with a landscaping company, and now we're back to planting flowers. I mean, this weather is pretty unpredictable this year. Now, I would like to thank all of you guys here for the continued support. I really do appreciate all of your support, especially going over to my website and getting those links here. I thought that was kind of the best way to kind of help you guys out with all of the mod links. I have so many mods lists for all of the different series. Now this coming winter here, starting at the start of December, we'll be going live almost every single day between Twitch and YouTube, and I'm really excited for that here. So many big things happening with the channel over the next several months here, which I'm excited for. And I do plan to do a lot more multiplayer here, maybe with some other farm sim YouTubers as well, which would be a lot of fun, and do some role play action, just lots of different videos. But like I have touched upon, guys, although I wasn't really looking for a sports car, we just had to pick this up. And now one thing here, when you actually buy this car, you cannot sell it for 2 years here. So we'll own this, we'll own it for a long time, and then maybe once that 2 years is over, we'll sell it, we'll cash in, make double what we spent on it, which would be pretty sweet here. But let me know down below in the comments if you've ever seen a Ford GT in real life here. I've seen a few older ones, but I haven't seen this new generation. And this was actually a 2020 model, so it is a pretty sweet one. And I do want to buy a car cover for it. That's one thing I do want to pick up here for it. But let's get this unloaded, put it in the garage. And I don't really want to take it for a spin here today. Really wanted to get all that protection on, because this car is even more money than the Porsches. We'll get it unloaded here now. I really do want to put it here in the track mode. So cool that the spoiler does go up here like this. Now this is going to be a pretty tight garage now. We have 3 sport cars, including SUV and a truck, but you guys can see it's going to fit pretty well. Now one thing I might do on this is scale it up just a little bit. It kind of seems the scale is a little bit too low. And there we have it, guys. The Ford GT is back here in the garage, and pretty rare, and it's a Ford supercar. I hope you guys enjoyed today's homeowner series video, picking up the Tahoe, the scooter, and the Ford GT, along with a little bit of planting of the flowers. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned here for next one, and subscribe for more.